Yeah, so you said you was trying to hustle out in Sunset at one point in time?
See, first, no, I did hustle out in Sunset, but first of all, let me explain something about Bay Ridge and Sunset. Bay Ridge and Sunset those are like the secret compartments of Brooklyn. Like, you can't get in just getting in like that. You walk in that neighborhood, everything look nice, grass, greenery, scenery, right? Everything look nice. But the barn arts don't come out until the nighttime. It's almost like how they be in the X. I would say Sunset and Bay Ridge is as close as you get to the Bronx way of life in the town. And that's mainly because the Spanish brothers, you know what I'm saying? And so what occurred was my bro Steve taking me out there. He's introduced me to all the players. He like, yo, we could get in. If we could get in, we could take over. So I'm like, all right, it's worth it, right? So now he goes out there. Now he got a man of his named Chris. Chris is a rapper. Chris is a white boy, right? Tall dude, good kid, right? He's a rapper. He's locked in on wanting to be a rapper, right? So, but Chris is also, he's a broad player. He like to consider himself to be a broad player, right? So, now we only go over to Chris spot, right? As that's not where the shaking, the moving and the shakers be at. That's when we sitting waiting for them niggas, the other players to come out, because we used to be over there right by Sunset Park. Alright, so what happened is we fuck with the nigga Chris, and then we break out. We break out and branch off and go over there to Sunset Park where the nigga Sunset be at. So we get over there. So Sunset got a girl, her name is Dallas, right? Dallas, they got a baby, right? So Sunset live in the crib, you know what I'm saying, the first and second floor of a house, you know, and so he like, yo, come through. So when we come through and shit, it's always like, yo, he got everything. He got liquor, he got weed, he got whatever, what up? So he's like, yo, you know what I'm saying, we trying to see. He's like, yeah, yo, we gonna go out fucking with y'all. We gonna go out there, we gonna see what it do. I'm gonna show you how the flow is. Now the dude, Sunset, peace be upon him, he had a brother. And his brother was a hater, right? His brother ain't like the fact that Sunset, you know, name was staple-hold, and he was living under the shadows of his brother, and he couldn't shake it. You know what I'm saying? So he just eventually got mad with his brother and started showing that shit in little ways. Now me, I don't know nothing about that. I ain't picking up on that, but my bro Steve is telling me like, yo, yeah, this nigga's a fucking sucker, son. Watch this nigga, cause we might have to do him dirty, cause I know he ain't like the fact that we around here. Now my dude Steve, right? He's Spanish looking, but he's black. He's Spanish too. His pops is Spanish, his mom's is Trinidadian. So he looks Spanish, but he don't speak no. Come at him, he's wilding on you, just like Corleone. So, we around him. So he's passing, but I'm not, right? So, I'm not saying that brothers, but they ain't like the fact that y'all bringing like real Brooklyn niggas around here? What the fuck? So, everybody was up in arms on them sides, right? So, now it's time to get to the nitty-gritty. So I'm like, yo, man, we come out here on a regular basis. So Sunset was like, yo, chill, I got y'all. I'm going to show y'all something, you know what I'm saying? So then Steve like, yo, man, my bro be like, to jam shit up, man. And, you know, we taking too long with this, getting this flow. So he like, I. So, bro, he lined something up for me, right? I knocked it down, and I came off for like maybe 5 sleeves. Now, a sleeve would be considered like 10 bundles, right? 10 bundles all in a row, that'd be a sleeve, right? So, I came off for like 4 of them shits, right? So, I gives them to him, yo, move it. So, he like, I got you, boom, boom, boom. So, we goes over there, right? Now, when we go over there, Chris the white dude, Chris, got a baby mom. I forgot her name, but she's kind of like out there. So he always arguing, always fighting with her. Come to find out, she was fucking with one of them niggas from off Sunset Block on the low. So Phoebe sees it. Phoebe calls her out on it, like, yo, what the fuck, bro? She like, oh, nobody in my business. But make a long story short, right? So what happened, right, is fucking, we leave this shit with Sunset, right? Yo, bro. The next day, me and Phoebe link up, and keep in mind, we're on the R train. We train it hard body, like, you know what I mean? And so we at the R train, we get off, right? And while we going up to the nigga block, it's like his baby mom's Dallas is running down the block. Like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. So I'm not picking up on nothing, right? So Phoebe like, yo, something happened. Yo, what happened? What? So she like, oh, he's in there. So he's like, yo, he's in there. She said, yeah, come. And she said, like, I don't know, he's foaming out his mouth. So I said, I'm on paperwork, man. I'm not going nowhere around that. I get violated for being there. That's a crime. Even if he commit, I don't know. I can't be around that. I'm not going in there. So the bro goes in there. The bro like, yo, son. Yo, he dead, son. I said, he dead? You touched him? He said, yo. So now at this time, Dallas is right there. The baby is in school. And it's just us. Like, she was about to make a scene, but we came on the block before she went hysterical. So he went in and Phoebe said, yo, son, he's laid out, foaming out the mouth. And he asked her, he said, yo, what the fuck the nigga? She said, yo, he had some liquor and some pills. You heard? And then Phoebe was like, yo, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? He OD'd. You know what I'm saying? You can't mix liquor with them pills and shit like that. So now, while Phoebe is talking to her, I'm like, he dead. Now, everything being real in my brain is more so like, yo, damn, what? Yo, son, yo, you gotta get that you gotta get that work, son. You can't leave that work around here like that. I don't know what he was partaking in, and this was before the steady game was in the air like that. You heard? Mm-hmm. So, only thing I know is that, right? He had his own whiz. He lined us up, got the sting. I gave him everything from the sting, right, for him to move, right? He called and told us he got some bread for us. Said we on our way, get over there, we see Dallas, he's dead. So everything being real. Now keep in mind, I'm just meeting this guy. Great guy. Don't get me wrong. A swell guy, right? However, I'm on butt balls at this particular time, right? I'm trying to, get word to the bro like, yo, yeah, son, that's fucked up. Word. Son, you gotta go get that. You gotta go retrieve that material up out of this, son. You know what I'm saying? So son was like, huh? So then I yo, bro, you can't leave that in there. They're gonna come in there. They see that on the Ray. So he like, oh yeah. So now he like, yo, Dallas, like, I gotta get this shit out the crib. So she like, yeah. Okay, right? So now, she said, I called the police. So when she said that, the police was coming right there. So I said, oh, shit. So Phoebe like, come on, let's go in the crib. He went in the crib with her. I started walking down the block. Now, all the blocks is like they hills. They not like a straight block. It's like I don't even know how to explain it. It's a hill. So I'm walking down the hill. So what happened is, he come up to me, he like, yo, bro, I ain't get everything. I got some bread, I got a sleeve and a half, but there's still shit out there. And she told me that his brother was moving it. You know what I'm saying? He repackaged it up and he was moving it. So I said, oh, word. So now I'm like, damn, son. I tell this nigga, I'm like, yo, bro, seems like everything we trying, shit is not panning out, man. Yo, son, I never was one of these type of guys that sit in one place and peddle all kind of narcotics or anything of that nature. I'd rather get mine on the go. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yo, I know, but this is the wave. I said, bro, our connect is done right now. This was our only link. He said, yo, we need to go see this bro. So I said, man, that's not going to turn out good. It's not. I'm telling you it's not. If anything, we need to check this nigga at a later date. He like, man, if we check this nigga at a later date, this nigga gonna say all what he had and all that shit. So I said, word, you right. So we goes and find the brother, check the brother. No, we don't find the brother. The brother comes over. While we still there, paramedics and all that come. So when he come, he's like, yo, bro, like, damn, yo. So he was like, yo, you was here? He was like, nah, I wasn't here, but, you know, yeah, I want to talk to you anyway, because, you know, that shit that you had. So he's like, yo, bro, I don't want to talk now. I got to call my mom. So anyway, son kind of shifted on us, you heard? And I was like, man, yo, son, everything being real, you know, the bro just died and all that, but that wasn't my main concern, bro. My main concern was still getting some type of residuals off the proceeds that I done partaked in, you know what I mean? I told you I was on button balls at the time, you know what I mean? So, homeboy like, so now after that, homeboy still, you know, giving us the string along, the run around. He's busy, then he's from busy, he's mourning, he's mad. So I'm like, yo, bro, like, just leave this thing alone, son, because I'm getting spinned, and the shit is starting to affect me. So I might as well count it as a loss, bro, because in these type of situations, that'd be the honorable thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, like, nah, fuck that. So he's saying that, I'm saying, this shit gonna go somewhere. Alright, cool, right? So, just so happened, right? The nigga Chris, like, yo, I heard that shit that happened, So he like, yo, check it, right? I know somebody, right, that was fucking with Sunset, and he like, yo, well, I don't know if you know, but you know when anytime somebody OD or die from a good bag, right? Now, technically in our world, that's a bad bag. It causes a nigga to die. But in their world, that's a great bag. So everybody want to know where that came from, where it's at, who had that, where did he get that from? They want it, right? This is how they world work. You with me? So what happens is Chris like, yo, I know this dude Joey, you know what I'm saying? He was inquiring about that. I told him that, you know, the bros was fucking with him, so he want to link with y'all. So we go and check Joey. Now, Steve knows Joey. You know what I'm saying? Not all that tight, but they know each other. So Joey like, yo, well, y'all was fucking with bro. Yeah, yo, so where bro get that from? He wanna be in the loop of where that high power shit come from. And so I'm like, yo, if we could get it, could you bust a move? Could you make it happen? He said, what? Hell yeah, I can make it happen. That's what I do. So I said, oh, all right. So I said, yo, I got it, right? So he like, all right. So I links up with him the next day, right? Now, the rest of the shit is kind of on the dead issue, that Dallas and, you know, Sunset brother. I'm not even speaking on that no more. I got to keep forward moving. So I'm telling the nigga Fee, like, yo, let's get this shit to the nigga Joey and let the nigga Joey rock. And, you know what I'm saying, he going, if it was this shit, he said, but you don't know if it was that shit. I said, that's true. But right now, we might as well live off that wave, because everybody know that man been doing that for a minute and nothing like this never happened. We come around and, you know what I'm saying, so everybody looking at us like we got that short shot, whether we do or not. So he like, word. So he touches Joey up. So now Joey goes in hard and he goes in fast. He brings back a beautiful profit real quick. So I'm like, okay. So what happened is, as we now I'm going to the Bronx to go check a few people I know to get that you know what I mean? So I come back down, so we match them. So now we got a nice little system going on, right? So everything is moving smooth. Now we like a few months in, right? Everything is going good. So what happened is, Joey like, yo, the pigs is on me, yo. So I'm like, the pigs is on you? How you know? He said, bro, I feel it. And it's like I'm being followed, son. So I'm like, word. So Phoebe like, yo, alright, so check it. We about to meet us at your crib, right? Yo, meet him at his crib. When he comes, he's being followed, bro. We looking dead at the shit. So I'm like, oh shit. So my bro's like, yo, go park outside, go in the park, come down the tunnel, come through the side, come through the basement, you'll be in the building. We gotta kick it. So bro was like, yo, son, listen, the best thing I think you should do is shut down. I'm not giving you no more nothing. You just need to shut down. You're hot, and to be honest, if you get snatched, I don't feel confident with you, right? So let's just alleviate this whole matter. We're gonna let shit die down, and we're gonna pick back up at a later date. So dude was like, I don't think that's the best thing to do because the flow is stupendous right now. And bro was like, yo, I really don't care what you're thinking because you're not thinking, right? When they snatch you, they're going to put pressure on you, right? You got a wife, you got a job. Man, come on, son. I'm not putting myself in that situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm shutting down on you. So dude was like, all right, cool, I respect it, right? And that's what we did, right? And when we shut down, then it became a matter of, bro was like, yo, fuck that. Let's go get at this nigga brother. This nigga still got bread for us. And I was like, man. So he goes over here, we go check Duke. You know what I'm saying? And he was real aggressive with Sunset brother. Like, yo, son, like, everything being real? So son was like, yo, alright, cool, I got you. I'm gonna link up with y'all. I'm gonna get at y'all. It's just that a lot of shit was going on. We tried to spin it, but he had the shit that we gave him. He just was trying to just slow at us. But he hit us off, but he didn't hit us off with what it was that we left his bro with, the rest of the shit. And that was my first interaction outside of the normality in the town, because that Bay Ridge, that Sunset shit is like a total different monster. Because, you know, these individuals, they it's like, I don't need to interact with the rest of Brooklyn, right? Everything is right here for me. I don't need to go downtown. I don't need nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ain't gonna want to come around here. And once you put it in a perspective, it's like, damn, Bay Ridge? Bay Ridge was only known for back in the days with the Italian gangs. They had the leather jackets and the slick back hair with the white t-shirts and the, you know, the fucking Wranglers and the combat boots. You know, they was from Bay Ridge and Park Slopes and Sunset and all that kind of shit. You know, so those particular areas right there and there, it's like their identity won't be symbolic to the neighborhoods that we come from, but yet and still, they still get money, right? Dudes still get it in, but it's just on they local terms, you know what I'm saying? And if you think about it, like, when you come across a dude, if you ever came across a dude from Sunset, Bay Ridge, or Park Slopes that you was incarcerated with, or you was like at any given time, or even bumped into them in a town. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could easily be like, damn, these niggas ain't from here. Where you from, son? And they be like, yo, I'm from over here. And you be like, oh, I don't even know how dudes out there really move, so I can't even determine, you know what I'm saying, how they move. You know what I mean? So that was my experience with the Sunset, Bay Ridge situation, and that dog food, man, is probably the number one, entity out there. That's all they rely on. There's no Jums, there's no, but now they probably dealing with a bunch of white girl, Christina Aguilera, cause, they got a lot of Mexicans out there now too. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like that back then. But that's just an aspect of a different environment in the town that motherfuckers just don't be familiar with. Everybody over there, they play the park. You know what I'm saying? No matter how old you is, everybody plays the park, from young to old heads. You know what I'm saying? They play the park. The park is, everything to them. They have handball tournaments, and all that kind of shit. They get everybody sit and watch the handball tournament like it was a basketball game. You know what I mean? So that's the experience that I gained from over there. But it was just a different entity and different personnel. But technically, it was the same shit. Motherfuckers still trying to get greasy. Motherfuckers still trying to be about their bread, and motherfuckers really, trying to lock in on this they shit, and outsiders ain't welcome. You know what I mean?